Hi everyone, Tom Swales here at tomswales.com. Today I'm going to show you 3 exercises that'll help teach that overhead packing position with your barbell work, either in an overhead press or an overhead squat. Okay, so a problem I'm seeing with some of my Olympic lifters and my CrossFitters is when they're doing any barbell pressing overhead activity, they're getting kind of this shruggy shoulder position, especially when they're coming down into their squat. They might be shifting or they might be kind of hiking that up. Now, as long as it's not a mobility problem in, say, the thoracic spine, in the core, the hips, the knees, we're going to assume that all of that's been cleared, but they still just can't hit that pattern, especially when they get deep into that squat position. 3 exercises I'm going to show you to help teach that packing or that corkscrew underneath the bar to get those shoulders in to the right place so you're not hiking and compressing. A lot of the times it becomes a muscle imbalance either between the serratus anterior that helps the scapula protract but upwardly rotate, and between the lower traps, which actually helps to press it and set it in. So we want to make sure those guys are coupling together. If there's a weakness in serratus anterior, then we're going to get an overdrive of the upper traps, and although it does do some upward rotation, it elevates the shoulder too much, so it causes this pinchiness, so we're going to lose that space here. So we need lower traps to kind of help and assist and co-contract with serratus anterior. Once those guys are working together, then it's going to be much easier underneath the load and compressive forces to keep those shoulders in their place where they should be, rather than letting them corkscrew away and causing impingement and all kinds of issues. Let's start by waking up those little lazy serratus anterior muscles. They typically get overstretched from underuse and just overall poor activation. When you're setting this up, you're going to lock those glutes down to tuck the tail, pull those ribs down towards your belly button, push the shoulder blades forward, and maintaining that forward push, slide your arms up overhead. If you're doing this right, or the muscles are really weak in the short position, you might feel some spasm in and around the rib area. Don't worry, it's normal. Next, we're going to pair this up with some hollow position dead hangs. The hollow position will help maintain the ribs to stay down and depressed, as well as keeping a nice long line and engaged with the core. You're going to just grip the bar and pull the shoulders down and into your back pockets. Should create a nice space between the shoulders and the ears, where you should be able to rotate the head comfortably and the neck is not engaged at any moment. And to put the movement all together, we'll go into a deep squat position. Back, pelvis, head, all flat up against the wall. Shoulders and backs of hands as well as the forearms should be able to touch. This position is putting the lats on maximum stretch, so all the connective tissue back there is on a lot of tension, and you got to press and keep those scap engaged through the overhead position. Okay, so I hope these exercises were helpful. If they didn't fix any of the issues you're having, there might be some kind of, maybe it's a mobility restriction in through the thoracic spine. Maybe you can't extend and get those down properly. Maybe there's more specifics, scapular stability exercise on one side that isn't quite setting properly. That being the point, if you need a little extra help, I do have a online workshop. It's my shoulder health workshop. It's a step-by-step course that you can do, and it's chaptered, that you can tease out and self-check a lot of the mobility restrictions that you may be having in the shoulders to free them up, and then applying some of the strength exercises on top of that. Let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me some emails, shoot me some messages, and I'll help you out. Take care.